Hi, friends. Thank you so much for joining. I am super excited to introduce you to an amazing woman, amazing entrepreneur, Karina Corona. Hi, Kari. How are you?
Hi, Eva. Nice to see you. Nice to be here with you today.
Great seeing you. So, of course, it is Women's Month, and I wanted to make sure that I highlighted some of these amazing ladies. So, Kari, tell us, what exactly do you do?
Well, I've been an entrepreneur for the past 20 years. My husband and I, have been managing El Pollo Norteño, and we have 4 restaurants, one food truck, and now we grew our business in one restaurant to 4, and now we're able to sell franchises.
Oh my gosh. So you started, tell me a little bit more about how you got started. We know a lot of people that want to get into becoming their own owner of their business and they really don't know where to start, but more importantly, the struggle, right? How did you get from one to now owning four? How long did you start?
If you focus on the struggle, you're going to be stressed, and the only thing you're going to see struggles. So if I can give you one piece of advice today will be pay attention why you're doing this. What is your why? What is behind of what you're doing? Because being in the restaurant business for 24 years or any industry, but right now for the restaurant business, it's kind of difficult right now, difficult situation because of the restrictions that we have with COVID, that kind of stuff. It's not fun to be an owner of the restaurant right now. But if you pay attention to the motive, why are you doing this? What is behind that it's giving you the power to continue doing this? Then you found the strength to keep going day by day, because success, it's not, you don't wake up being successful. You need to put the effort, the work, and be able to pass um, situations that maybe they are uncomfortable, but you grow from there and you learn and you keep going and you keep going. And when you see an opportunity, you take it. So when your business is growing and you see an opportunity, you open another business and it's doing good, it's profitable, and then you open the other one and you keep growing from there, and you start to see your future or your business from a perspective where you can see the growing, and you can see that you can provide something for the customers that they want, and you feel happy about it, that can provide good food, good taste, and in affordable price. So I think that will be the recipe.
And I was going to say, and I have personally tried your food and it is amazing. I love the taste. I love the prices. And I love how healthy it is. So obviously a very
Yes.
successful business. You've been able to build that. You mentioned over 24 years. What would you say? I'm glad that you're talking about the struggle, and obviously with COVID and being in the food industry, it must be very challenging. What would you say is the if you can share with me the biggest challenge you faced and how you were able to overcome it? And I love your notion of you can't focus on the struggle, you need to focus in just growing it. But for our people out there that are struggling right now, can you share a little bit of that?
Yes. Well, the biggest challenge was adapting to the new reality, adapting to the new way to deliver um, service, because actually we are in the service industry. We're providing a service. So being able to appreciate our employees, make sure that they and their families are good, so they can come back to work feeling like they're doing something good for them, their families, and also providing food, an option, for people who's working in the hospitals, for doctors, nurses, and first responders that they really need, restaurants to be open for they just to go and grab something to eat that really keeps the energy going for the day. So having that perspective, that mindset, like, hey, we're not here just to have fun. We're here because we need to feed these people. And what is the service that we can do right now? So I think the biggest challenge was to adapt. How can we serve in these new guidelines that we need to follow?
That's awesome. So adapting has been the biggest lesson so far.
Yes.
Okay, and then tell me a little bit more. As you know, I'm in the financial industry, and for me, I really feel like owning a home is such a big part of our community. What does it mean for you when I talk to you about, you're an entrepreneur and obviously you're securing a future for your family, for your kids, for the generations to come. How does homeownership play a part in that?
Well, being it's like the American dream. When you come to this beautiful country, you just hear the American dream, the American dream. What is it? I think part of that, I mean, it can be unique for each one of us, but I think part of that is being an owner of your own home, having the ability to plant a tree, a lemon tree, an avocado tree that maybe you can see the avocados until 20 years, but who cares? This piece of land is yours. And your kids or your grandkids are going to be able to collect those avocados. So having that peace of mind and that fulfillment inside of you, like, hey, this is my home. I can do whatever I want. I can, paint it pink. I can paint it black. I can paint it red. So that liberty gives you joy and gives you something that you want to share with your family. You want to invite your friends. You want to have parties. You want to share the joy that you have of being an ownership.
That's awesome. Let's go back to the whole piece of entrepreneurship. You're a woman, you're a Latina, you have 24 years being an entrepreneur, right? And you have so much to give back, so much advice you can provide, so many tips you can share. Coach, life coach?
Coach, yeah. Right now,
Yeah.
I did a little bit of transition. I take this decision in 2018. I have 3 kids, 3 amazing kids that I am super proud mom to be, to have the experience of how magical it is to be a mother of 3 amazing kids, and they being in the about to graduate school at the time, about to graduate university. And for me, that was a huge accomplishment because my kids are the first generation of graduates in my family, my husband and my family. So for us, it was a huge success. But now the motive of being in the restaurant was not 100% in me. And in those 24 years, I noticed some differences in people. Some people, we all face maybe the same challenge. We'll face the same insecurities. We'll face, we'll share the same love for the family, but each person relates to them differently. So I still notice some patterns on the behaviors of people. Some people are happy no matter what they have, and some people are complaining no matter what car they're driving or what kind of house they have. So that got me, very interesting. Part of me was like, I want to know, why is that? I want to know, because I feel happy of what I have, but I would like to have more. But I want to know what is the chief. I want to know what is behind. So I started into personal development, and I went to London to take a course. So I became a certified coach, and I've been growing from that. And right now, it's what I'm doing most of my time, personal coaching. And I'm super happy about that because part of me is growing, and it's, you discover that you never end learning. So I'm applying what I'm learning, and I'm super happy in this new phase in my life.
Well, many congratulations. I'm sure you're going to be fantastic. And now talk to us as a coach. Let's say we have somebody who's interested in starting their own business. What are 5 tips you would give them as a business owner, right? You yourself, and also as a coach, from a coach perspective. What would you tell that future entrepreneur? What are those 5 tips? 5, just 5.
5 tips.
Yeah.
Okay, I have no clue what Eva is going to ask me. So here we go. 5 tips. I will say the first one has to be why you want to do this. Why you want to, if you feel the power inside of you to do something, why you want to do it. It's very important, because when you start something and you don't know what's the motive behind. If you just want to get some money, maybe it's not a really good why, because you can get money from working from someone else. You can get money, selling pens. But why it's really that you want to do that? It's something that makes you feel good about you, something that you want to share, something that makes the people lives better. Why you want to do it? The second tip will be take decision, because sometimes we overthink too much and we're stuck in the process of thinking and trying to resolve everything before we start, and we don't take decisions. So take decisions. The number 3 will be believe in yourself. Because if we compare ourselves with someone else, and maybe they are 3 steps ahead of us, and it's not because they're better than you. They're 3 steps ahead of you because they start before you. So the minute you start, the minute you keep going, there's going to be a time where you're going to be there and you can surpass them. So believe in you. Number 4 will be acknowledge your greatness. Acknowledge that you have something inside of you that it's unique. And you are the only person that can share this with the world. Nobody else is going to do it the same way like you're going to do. So acknowledge that. Don't try to be someone else. Don't try to copy their smile. Don't try to copy their behaviors, because you are unique. And the people, the world needs that from you. You're the only one who can provide that. And number 5 will be celebrate your victories, because maybe one step and it's a huge accomplishment, you know. For me, being able to witness my kids going to school, when we received the acceptance letters, when we went on the graduation, hearing my daughter's name on the huge gym that we were there, looking at her with all the the things that they put, the cap, the gown, and the stalls that they have, right. Feeling that pride inside of you, like, hey, we did it. She's the one that did it. Obviously, she studied, but we as a family, we support her. We were there all the time. So celebrate that. It can be little things, maybe having a meal with your family. And that is something, let's celebrate that moment. Let's celebrate that we are alive. Don't complain about things like COVID or whatever. Celebrate little victories, step by step, but enjoy the time. That will be my 5 tips.
I think they're amazing tips. I can see a lot of people calling you to give them more tips. Gabby, thank you so much for joining us. 3 more questions and we will let you go. Give me your favorite quote.
My favorite quote will be, believe in yourself. Actually, I was thinking about that one, but the favorite quote is, your body achieves what you believe.
Huh. Okay. Favorite color?
My favorite color, blue, dark blue.
Dark blue. Okay.
Yes.
And how many kids do you have? You said 3?
3.
3. No grandkids anytime soon?
No, I hope. Well, I don't know. That doesn't depend on me. Depends on them.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Eva, for your trust. Thank you so much for the opportunity to express myself. And thank you for being the amazing woman that you are. Happy Women's Day.
Thank you. Well, happy Women's Month. Here we go.
Yes.
Talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon. Bye. Have a great day.
You too.